Forget the vitamins. The fountain of youth could be here in this village, where people routinely live into their 90s, never sick a day in their lives. Cancer, Alzheimer's, even wrinkles are rare, and no one seems to worry about their health. What's their secret?
It tastes like a bamboo shoot. Not bad.
But can you get the same benefits in a pill? Connie Chung with secrets from the village of long life.
Imagine this. You can live a healthy, vital, energetic life well past the age of 100. How close are we? Well, science is close to giving a second century of life to everyone through everything from radical cutting-edge technology to simple changes in how you eat. And Dr. Mehmet Oz, the Oprah Show health expert, is going to be doing a full episode with her on this revolutionary topic tomorrow. But he sat with us right here and is giving us a sneak peek. It's a little known fact that Dr. Mehmet Oz is actually 180 years old, but he is here today to tell us Now, eternal youth. Is it in a cage around the corner? News tonight of a breakthrough for some pioneering mice. But we always wonder, what does a fountain of youth for rodents reveal for humans? Here's Sharon Alfonsi reporting.
But now researchers have found a way not just to stop, but reverse the aging process. The key is something called a telomere. We all have them. They're the tips or caps of your chromosome, seen here in yellow. This is what it looks like in a young adult. But as you grow older, the telomeres become damaged and frayed, and as they stop working, we start aging, experiencing things like hearing and memory loss.
17 years ago, 60 Minutes first examined the so-called French paradox, which suggested that the French, despite a high-fat diet and high consumption of wine, had a remarkably low incidence of heart disease compared with Americans. Now, scientists across the country have identified a substance in red wine called resveratrol that they believe might do more than just protect the heart, but could, in very high concentrations, significantly extend life by preventing a number of age-related illnesses.
Hey, good morning, folks. My name is Greg Arnold, and I'd like to welcome you to the Health Hero Network's Health and Fitness Show Alternatives. And thank you for tuning in. For those of you who are not familiar with this program, please allow me to briefly explain. The folks at the Health Hero Network have assembled an amazing collection of fact-based editorial and video on safe, effective alternatives to prescription medications. Now, the Health Hero Network has assembled reports and brief documentaries from all the major news stations, including ABC, CBS, Fox, and CNN. Now, if you've missed or tuned in late on a particular segment that you're really interested in, you can find a replay of that segment at www.keepusyoung.com or powermeanplus.com. Now, once you're on one of these sites, you're going to see red names below the video, right down here. And that's the navigation bar. Now, what you see there are the titles to the pages that are dealing with certain health issues and or supplements and what they can do for you. Now, simply determine which health issue you want to learn about and left click on it, and please don't forget to turn on your audio. All of the reports feature experts explaining and demonstrating excellent ways to supplement your body and replenish your cells. For example, most people don't even know that after the age of 25, they cannot obtain enough of the nutrients, enzymes, and vitamins necessary to feed their bodies at the cellular level from a normal diet. Therefore, a regimen of supplements are needed in order to maintain cellular vitality. And therein begin the problems, the open can of worms, so to speak. You know, what do we take? What does it do? Does it help aches and pains? Will it help my memory? Do I have to keep track of 40 or 50 pills every day? What can I take to get my energy back? What can I take to remember where I left my car keys? Well, if you don't know the answers to these questions that I just said, it might be a good idea for you to take a minute to write down the website on the bottom of the screen, www.keepitsean.com and PowerMePlus.com. Now let me emphasize, I'm not a physician or a nutritionist. I got involved with the Health Hero Network after learning and experiencing the physiological power of natural supplementation in conjunction with mainstream medical practice when I went into kidney failure and was placed on a dialysis machine. And to make matters worse, Johns Hopkins found I had an abdominal aneurysm. Now after 3 months on the Mackenzie-Walzer-Hopkins diet, I was taken off of dialysis, and 2 years later I was able to have a contrast MRI which revealed my aneurysm was completely gone. Now, when you take the odds of both of those things, you're looking at 25 to 30 million to 1 odds that I could get my kidney function back without a transplant. I was on a transplant list, by the way, and to have my aneurysm heal itself without getting stents put in, no surgeries whatsoever. Now, the only thing I can attribute these amazing recoveries to is exercise and the continuation of drinking a collection of pharmaceutical-grade amino acids, enzymes, B vitamins, and minerals, which was the Mackenzie-Walzer diet, the Hopkins diet. And by the way, everything that I just told you is a matter of medical records at Johns Hopkins and the DaVita Dialysis Center. Now, up next this morning, we want to share with you what the experts have to say about the Nobel Prize winner, L-Arginine.
The nation is in the worst recession in decades, but as Americans have less money to spend, brand name drug prices are up, way up.
We're starting to see evidence of arteries, for example, thickening of arteries in 8-year-olds that's similar to what we used to see in 45-year-olds.
2/3 of American adults are seriously overweight or obese. That's a 150% increase in just the last 30 years.
Your discoveries concerning nitric oxide as a signaling molecule in the cardiovascular system lifted medical research into a new era.
For centuries, scientists have been attempting to come up with an elixir of youth.
I did not know would I look 20 years younger 2 weeks later.
It's leading them to take extreme measures.
It's extremely risky to be taking this molecule. I think I was probably the first to be taking large amounts of this molecule.
Remarkable individuals promise a way of unraveling the mystery of aging.
I look at my grandchild and realize he's older than me.
Shocking results in laboratories are challenging what we thought we knew.
Antioxidants are a multi-million-dollar industry, and people didn't want to accept what we found.
Some people's bodies are breaking all known rules and revealing the astonishing powers of the mind over how we age.
We have enormous control over our health and well-being that we're only beginning to become aware of.
How close have we got to finding an elixir of youth?
This is WPBF 25 News at 11.
So how much would you pay for a pill that takes your body back 10 years, helps you stay energized, keeps your skin tight, and improves your eyesight?
Ooh. Could this be the miracle pill to stop your body's aging from the inside out?
Recently, Dr. Oz revealed the effects of L-Carnicine on the body. It's a naturally occurring molecule in the brain and muscle cells. Although, as we age, our natural levels drop by more than 60%. And studies show it's a potent antioxidant that can reduce your wrinkles and improve your brain function. L-Carnicine can also be found in chicken, beef, and fish.
Hello, my name is Dr. Jay Wilkins. I'm a naturopathic doctor and have been in the health and wellness field since 1993. And what I want to talk to you about today is a nutrient that has tens of thousands of research articles from very prestigious articles like the Journal of American Medical Association, Circulation, Hypertension, Cardiology, and many, many more. There was actually a doctor, I read a quote from his book about this nutrient, and he said life on Mars could not be more exciting than what this nutrient is doing and will do in the future for people's health. What are we talking about? It's an amino acid called L-Arginine. L-Arginine is a semi-essential amino acid, which means your body makes a certain amount of it, the rest you must get from your diet. Just how important has the research been? Actually, in 1998, 3 American scientists were given the Nobel Prize for discovering how L-Arginine is converted by the endothelium into a miracle molecule called nitric oxide. And nitric oxide is what does all these amazing things in the body when it comes to cardiovascular health, immune health. It's great for pain and inflammation. There's so many things that this can do for people, and it's been super
In this
exciting
next part of the American Health Journal, Dr. Rignaro tells us the benefits of using nitric oxide as part of our daily regimen of diet and exercise, as well as how you can learn more about his research, the age-proofing of your cardiovascular system, and his 3-step plan to a healthier heart, which he explains in detail in his new book, No More Heart Disease. But first, we spoke with Dr. Andrew Myers about the role nitric oxide plays in our body.
Nitric oxide is naturally produced by cells that line the arteries, and those cells producing nitric oxide help to control and regulate the blood flow throughout the body. So when the blood flow is regulated, blood pressure can be lowered, muscles can be delivered oxygen and nutrition much more efficiently. So nitric oxide becomes this important chemical mediator in terms of helping the body do what it was meant to do, to perform better, to function optimally, and in many cases, when you have disease or deficiency of NO, you see big problems, like high blood pressure or even heart disease.
You can take the ingredients that the body uses to make nitric oxide, and you can take the ingredients that will stabilize the nitric oxide, prevent it from breaking down and lasting longer in your body. And so you could do this by taking certain amino acids like arginine and citrulline. And so by taking these different ingredients, these different natural ingredients all at the same time, you will maximize your body's ability to make the nitric oxide. And so that's how you boost your nitric oxide production.
Get the whole story, folks, at keepusyoung.com.